Hello everybody, my name is Koman and welcome to another Genius Evocation TCG video. Today I kept running into the same opponent again and again and again, and they kept trying to counterpick me, but they failed. You see what I mean when I get into the games, but for now, let's take a look at what makes this deck so uncounterpickable. Now, at a first glance, it might seem like a regular stall deck, but the inclusion of Citlali makes it very, very different. Not only does she enable us to play her talent, which can increase our damage by 2 each round, or even 3, given that we get an extra Night Soul point, but we also can play Flowing Purity in a freeze deck with Novelette. Typically, you would be playing Charlotte here, but Charlotte isn't nowhere near as good as Citlali, because Citlali not only offers you immediate freeze once during the round, but twice off field, right? She freezes once, she reapplies cryo, and then you can go on Novelette and freeze with him. So she brings constant value, constant freeze, constant damage, constant shields. She's in many ways a better Charlotte. In some ways, a worse one, but she utilizes Flowing Purity and the talent and her talent so well in this deck that she feels like a much better Charlotte. She makes you very well equipped into aggro decks, as Stall is meant to be, right? By giving you so many shields and by giving you so many freezes. But also she's very well equipped into Stall mirrors, as she can let you freeze your opponent's character better before they can freeze you, or even if they freeze her, she still can apply cryo later. Now, the biggest issue is that the cryo is reapplied onto the same character that was already frozen, but in many cases you can let the cryo aura stay on the opponent and let it carry over into the next round when you can freeze them on the next round. On top of that, we have the regular stall package, Chef Mao with a bunch of foods, veterans, Marchusei, one Dawn Runner, one Vanarana. We have Day of Remembrance for like really, really aggressive matchups. We have the usual foods. A lot of them are just to proc the veterans, the Marchusei, as our only real source of healing is, our action cards. Siege Wind. We have Siege Wind, but at a certain point you're going to run out of bubbles. You're not going to swap back to her. You do have Novelette's own healing, but Citlali does not heal you, so you're going to rely on the food cards or on the resonances. Also, we have Treasure, just as a one-off. This is usually for slower matchups, just to seal the game, 1 or 2 extra dice per round, an extra heal, an easy access to a heal for the Veteran's Visage in the Marchusei, but outside of that, it's a pretty standard ordeal. The special part is Citlali with these 2 quick swaps that make freezing so much easier than other decks and make you so much more dangerous with her talent. But that's enough for the deck. Let's get into the games. Wait, that's a cool deck. Wait a second, that's a cool deck. That's cool. Overload summons, right? That's the idea? No, it's not. No, why would you? Like Dea, Lisa, I dig. Why is there Amber? Now I swear, if they pull out Mondstadt Resonance with Lisa talent, I simply have not seen a better player in my life. That's just the truth. Anyway, bubble time. Let's see how many hits they set up. Because if they hit me twice, I get to draw a card, which guarantees me the bubble. Actually, yeah, regardless of what they do, the correct play here is always fully equipping Citlali, ending first. Like here, if they swap to Lisa, are they gonna scale? Do they scale? Do they normal? They scale. Okay, so that's gonna give me a dice. It's also gonna give me a card when the thing hits me, which is gonna draw me the bubble, and it's gonna put a hydro bubble in the damaging bubble into their deck, which is gonna guarantee the freeze on Citlali. I'm just too good at video games. I mean, to be fair, that this shouldn't have worked. Realistically, their best play is just full ramping and not going on Lisa at all. But they went on Lisa, and they are suffering the consequences. I gotta do Sing Your Heart Out. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. I did Sing Your Heart Out just in case I got like slowing purity, you know, the weapon. But this is also really nice. This is really nice. Like really nice. I use one of my free swaps to go to Novelette.
Inviting me to join you.
And then I normal attack. Just to deal some damage. And then I can go on Siege one. And draw a card when they hit me at the end of the round. Again, why does Novelette get to deal so much damage? Who let him do that? How was she on 6 health? That was one normal attack. Yep, free swap to Siege one. I saved the dice in Vanarana. And then when she gets hit, I obviously generate a shield from Stlali, but also Veteran's Visage draws me a card. Hopefully I get some Maus. That's everything I want, yeah. A Mao and a Chef... I was gonna say a Mao and a Chef Purity. No, a Chef Mao and a Flowing Purity is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the Flowing Purity last round, but it's still good this round, obviously. And Chef Mao is just... I literally just asked for it, yeah. With the pizza? Incredible. Incredible. Who would have thought that Chef Mao is so good at cooking pizza? A Mondstadt mushroom pizza specifically. Because I'm pretty sure the name of the dish in the main game is actually Mondstadt mushroom pizza, not just mushroom pizza. Also, that was rude. That was really rude. You were exceptionally rude for that. And I hope you know that. Oh, but now, because she's dead, I don't get the passive of a Flowing Purity. My opponent has annoyed me, no. My opponent is annoying me, no. I'm still gonna go to Novelette. Like, what are they gonna do? Burst? Cool. I'm just gonna swap back to him. Because I still have a free swap.
Inviting me to join you.
Sure.
Silence.
I still make use of the damage buff. I can swap back to Stlali, save up one of the dice because of through Vanarana.
Never mind. Let's go.
It's like I am gonna get swapped to Novelette here, but he's healing a little bit, and I doubt no, they can kill. They can because of no, Lisa is 2 damage. Does Amber deal enough? No, she's also 2, right? Yeah, she's such a bad character, dude. Like they're so close to the kill, and they probably have it some way to get it in hand. But like why would this be? Why would Amber Burst be as powerful as Ganyu skill? That's just not reasonable at all. Like here I'm gonna... Yeah, like because they were only able to deal 2 damage, I'm gonna be able to heal up with... This just isn't fair. I'm gonna be able to play macarons, heal up with Hydro Resonance, get some extra dice back. Normal attack, which is gonna heal me. It's gonna freeze. Like, even if they swap to Amber and then they bursted, that's gonna swap me to Citlali, who's gonna be able to freeze, and I really want her to freeze, and that's why I'm gonna swap to her now in order to freeze. Never mind, I'm not. I'm gonna get one Hydro dice, throw away one of the foods, burst,
Be sanctified.
kill two of their characters. Now I can swap to Citlali for free because of Dawn Winery, and I can use her skill, which will deal way too much damage, like entirely too much damage to Amber.
No, leave me alone. Never mind. Let's go. Show no mercy.
And because Neuvillette already has,
Thank you.
like, he has Day of Remembrance, he has Rainbow Macarons, and he already has Electro on him. The smart play is going on him. Also, I should have played a pizza on Citlali. That's a mistake, but he definitely should be tanking here. And then this round, it doesn't matter what they do, because neither their burst nor their like skill normal attack kill me, and I have a quick swap. So it doesn't matter on which character, as long as both characters are survive and my opponent has an aura and I have a quick swap, I have a guaranteed freeze, right? Because I have a cryo character, I have a hydro character, they have an aura, one of them is going to freeze. Doesn't matter what aura it is. In this case it's cryo, so I can quick swap to Neuvillette. And the game is like actually guaranteed because there's no way for them to kill Neuvillette here. And no way for them to cleanse. Because they already... Actually, they haven't used their arcane. They could surprise me. They could have... Joyous. That's what it's called, right? Joyous Celebration or something? Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, are we playing Yu-Gi-Oh? GG's. GG. Is it the same opponent? Yes, on a different deck. Okay. Okay, my opponent is running it back. This is the same opponent on a different deck. This one, I'm guessing, is meant to beat mine, but I don't think this is a good matchup for them. Especially if I have a quick swap. Yep. Okay. So this is one of the nasty starts I could have against them. This is just... like...
Excuse me?
I can set up the bubble and veterans and everything and Chef Mao, right? And Dawn Winery, like it's just free. Like, this is an interesting matchup. And we are gonna go to like a billion turns. Like, we're gonna go to round 85. It's, well, there's a maximum of 14, but...
Calm down.
yeah. I believe my deck should be favored. Simply because my cryo application is not tied to one character. Citlali can apply cryo off field, right? And when if she's the character that freezes, she reapplies the cryo. So then you can swap to a different character and freeze again, potentially. Now what's scary is Farina's damage. Farina has incredibly high damage, obviously, like in this kind of matchup where she can utilize her burst forever, basically. She's really scary. Same with Wriothesley. Wriothesley with Farina together could lead to a very explosive turn, but maybe they're also running Flowing Purity on him. Flowing Purity with Siege Wind would make a lot of sense. Okay. Like, what I'm scared of is one big explosive turn. Like, this is what... Okay, my hand is not exemplary right now.
Calm down.
But what I'm scared of is one big explosive turn, and that's what both of us are trying to set up. Or what, one big explosive round, right? Like...
Hold still.
like,
Whatever you need.
You know, me with a bunch of Novelette charge attacks, them with a bunch of like Risley attacks. Let me swap back to Sijuan for free, by the way.
Anyone need a health checkup?
Unfortunately, she's not actually damaged, so I can't play the Matsukaken meat rolls. But you know what I can play? I'm gonna trash Day of Remembrance because I quite literally don't need it. If they're able to set up their... Can you actually drag it over here? My mouse is not working correctly. Okay, so...
He might feel a little prick.
So I'm gonna burst here, I'm gonna freeze. I'm gonna get extra stuff, but it's like... It's like if they can set up the turn, like a big turn, Day of Remembrance will not help me. But yeah.
He might feel a little prick.
Sijuan Burst is like actually so high value that I actually like honestly the gameplay here might involve me spamming Sijuan Burst a lot. I would prefer it not to revolve around that, but it very much could. Also, is that their bubble? Is that the one that deals damage? Yes, it is. Okay. I mean, this is nice for me because she's actually on low health now and I can play my food. Play my food. Let's go. But yeah, I have a quick swap, so... I mean, the aura is unfortunate, like they don't have like any cryo, or they have one hydro. I would prefer if they had cryo, but yeah.
Shower me with praise.
Oh, come on. I would have loved to play this card this round. Do I shuffle in more bubbles? Is that the... I think that's actually the play, yeah. I think it's just more bubbles. Risley. Okay. What for? What's he do? Like, what are we trying to achieve with him here? I'm just gonna normal attack. Just to not waste dice.
Let's begin.
Solid card. Solid card for sure. But yeah, they don't have the kill here unless they have Covenant of Rock for some reason. Oh, how much dice does that give them? 1. We're good. Okay. They don't have the kill on Sijuan. And I'm pretty sure they don't have any damaging bubbles coming up. I have healing ones, but they don't have damaging ones, right? Yeah, those are both healing. Okay, that's perfect. Because now I can actually use my quick swap, go to Setlali, you reactivate her skill. I can finally use the quick swap that I didn't intend to play earlier, where my mouse was acting up. But yeah, now I can draw a bunch of cards with Mao. You know, with Mouth giving me back the dice. I actually got some extra dice because of that. I can use the quick swap
Whatever you need.
with talent. Actually, I think this is not particularly useful.
Fulfill our pact.
Not here. But yeah, wait, this is gonna draw them a card, which is gonna be the bubble, which is gonna trigger another freeze. That's awesome. But yeah, I know they're gonna go on Ridsley here, but I'm not particularly worried.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal here. Deal like 3 billion damage. Again, I have actually so many bubbles shuffled into my deck that like, even if I take a bunch of damage here, I'm actually kind of safe. Like I'm gonna heal back a surprising amount of it, even though I haven't set up nearly as much healing as they have, really. Like it's just the way the timing is working out. Okay, they have some healing of their own. I did have to tune the Hydro Resonance here, obviously, but like, which was annoying, but I really don't need it, because like, you see what situation they're in, where it's like, what does it do for them? You know? What does it do? I can go to Sitlali,
Leave me alone. Never mind.
and I can burst
Let's
to go up to 2 Night Soul points. You know, I can freeze, do a bunch of damage, the usual. This is gonna give me another Source Water Droplet, which is fantastic. Finally another Marechaussee, or Veterans, or any of them. I mean, I've been shuffling so many bubbles that it would be that obviously I've seen a lot less of my usual cards than I usually would, but yeah. Here they need a quick swap to Siege Win, I think. But even then, that like using a quick swap here, I think would be what the fuck? I think would be incorrect. But did they? What? You were in a good position. Okay, okay. Now you're not. You're not being funny. You're not being funny. Okay, so they couldn't beat me with Stall. They couldn't beat me with. I don't remember what their other deck was. Now they're gonna go straight for the combo. Thankfully, I not only have some cards to protect me, like Macarons and their resistance, but I can also freeze their Sayu.
Oh, anyone need a health checkup?
Like, they draw so many cards that they're gonna draw the 2 Hydro, right? Wait, yeah, this is really good for me, right? I mean, do I Marechaussee on Heart? Yes, I do.
Let's see.
Like, here, because the bubble
Shadows of fate.
is gonna be drawn on their turn, I'm just safe. Oh. Do they have talent? They have talent, okay.
Away I go.
That's completely fair then. I'm guessing they're setting up just for a freeze, right? They're gonna go on Eula and freeze my characters, but like, so am I gonna freeze theirs? But yeah, one of the greatest parts about this is that like, I can choose to draw during my round, which will put a bubble into their deck. Even if they draw right now to tank it with Mona, I can put a bubble into their deck in the middle of their round. So if they're doing anything on Sayu and that draws them cards, that's just bad for them. Let me do this. Macarons. This is gonna draw me the healing. Actually, not yet. But when they hit me, it's gonna draw me the healing bubble, I believe. Actually, I might not be able to get to the first bubble. It's gonna draw me the third bubble before it's gonna draw me the first bubble, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's up next. Okay, fast action to freeze Sijuan, who I do not care about. Well, I do, but not that much. There we go, heal all of my characters. Gives me a source water droplet.
The pleasure is all mine.
Beg for mercy.
Okay, so now the question is, do they have... I mean, I'm just gonna go here.
Whatever you need.
Just in case they have some like way to gain dice out of nowhere and kill my Neuvillette. Oh, that's the single heal bubble. I definitely should have went to Siege. No, and with Sijuan as well, that was a really loud car outside. What the fuck? But even with Sijuan, like if I went to Sijuan, they could have surprised me with like gilded out of nowhere and just killed me.
Vengeance will be mine.
Okay, so they're gonna stack a really big Eula burst.
Oh, anyone need a health checkup?
Wait. I fucked up. I fucked up big time. I should have healed before swapping, because now they can kill with Wolf's Gravestone. And I used up my source water droplet, so I can't just start doing stuff on Novel. That's actively bad for you. My cards do not fit your deck. You are literally helping me out right now. Okay. Let me heal up Neuvillette. Because I want him to be safe out of everybody the most. Which he actually just is. He just is safe
Thank
right
you
now.
for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Okay, cool. Get my food. Sure. I can use the source order droplet to heal me for 1 technically, because I heal for 2 and then I lose 1 afterwards. Also, I should have used one of these to get an extra dice from Marishusei Hunter.
Oh, anyone need a health checkup?
Actually, I should use it now, just to get the once per round healing.
Let's see.
Get an extra bubble in there. And I'm just gonna sit on Sijuan, right? Because yeah, I still have macarons. And I care the least if they kill her. I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes this game, but I think I can clutch it out. Just like this is, if I can win this matchup, this kind of just solidifies this deck, you know, like this is a scary matchup for Stall.
Let me scry.
This is the Stall Destroyer. This is the Stall Destroyer 9000.
Leave me alone.
Wait, they grabbed a lot of my food,
never
so I
mind.
don't,
Let's
so I
go.
can't Mao now. Going, what the fuck? Macarons? Really? Okay, so
Get to work.
Excuse me?
let's heal one with the treasure, and then the bubble's gonna heal again, and then the like passive is gonna heal me once more, I believe. Yeah, and that's gonna give me even more dice. Go to
The
Novelette,
pleasure is all mine.
draw real cards or something. I wish I had one cryo. I wish I did.
Settle down.
Let's go back to Sijuan,
Excuse me?
because she's the one with Hydra right now. I know they're gonna swirl with Sayu. No, they can't! Wait, I completely forgot about that bubble. They can't swirl with Sayu, so now their only freeze really is Eula. Because like they can technically go to Mona, but it takes so many actions to swap back and forth between them that this is safe for me. And that is an incredible food. I mean, it's gonna cost 1 essentially, like I'm gonna play it for 3, Chef Mao is gonna give me back 2, and then it itself reduces cost by 2, so in a way it's a -1 cost to draw 3. Chef Mao makes it incredible. It's like, yeah, it's an incredible card to draw here. I'm not
Shudder.
out of the weeds yet. I haven't officially like won the matchup or anything, but I'm getting pretty close. Quick swap. They can't freeze. They can't freeze. I can use one of my free swaps. Here I can normal attack. At least they can't freeze for this round, which is actually about enough for me. Like, I just need 1 round. You are not allowed to end the round here. You have to swap back to Mona. Your Eula will literally die.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Actually, wait, she's not quite dead. She's not fully dead. I should have looked. She would have been dead. I should have looked at my top deck. Should have looked at my top deck. But you know what? That's fine. I misplayed here, but it's still okay. Like, if they manage to kill Sijuan, that's, you know, a quick swap to one of my other characters, which means I can freeze Eula, or kill Eula, or freeze Mona, or something. Like, I misplayed at the end there, but thankfully I didn't misplay the early game. That's the important part. I managed to survive the combo, which, to be fair, it seems like they had really bad draws or really bad dice, because this deck can do a lot better than it actually did. But yeah. Let's go. I beat the combo deck.